Hey everyone, before the show starts, we ask that you please like our new Facebook page so that we can interact with you all after the podcast each week. We'll be happy to answer any of your questions, listen to your feedback, or just shoot the shit. So thanks, and enjoy the show.
Surprise, motherfucker.
What's going on, everybody out there, GG fans and peoples that we know and love? This is Teleon. This is my first time in the podcast for the GG revival. I know some of y'all remember me, all the other stuff. Yeah, I know I love you too, all that shit. But this is an E3 podcast, a pre-E3 podcast, and we're gonna try to tell everybody how we feel and things about that, about all the companies, EA, Ubisoft, Microsoft, all that good stuff. Everything gaming related. But don't worry, we got people here that you still know, like Seth.
I'm impressed, Teleon. Your introduction was quite better than what I thought it was going to be.
I thought it was going to be a train wreck.
I thought it was, we should all give him a round of applause. Let's give him everybody.
Yeah.
I thought Teleon was going to be like, yo, there's going to be some bacon up in this shit. There's going to be some Street Fighter and more Street Fighter. No.
They're going to be bitches.
But no, that was a good introduction. But yes, guys, welcome back to the Good Grief podcast. I hate taking the reins right now, Teleon, but you did a good introduction. I'll give you that. Yeah. So yes, as Teleon said, we're going to be doing the pre-E3 podcast here. We got a few guests today. Obviously, you heard myself and Teleon. We got Randy the robot. What's going on, Randy?
Hello. And
we got two guests. Two you might or might not know of. What?
They don't know me. It's okay. I'm Corey in 1080p, and the other guest is he'll introduce himself.
What's going on, dudes? I am Brett One Lewis.
So we
that
got
really cheesy.
A little bit cheesy. All right, yeah. So like I said, we got 5 people here, but first I feel we should talk a little bit more about Brett. Hello, Brett. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Brett, would you like to explain what you do on your YouTube channel, sir?
Oh, well, I like to play horror games and scream like a little biznitch. I like to play rage games and all that kind of stuff, and I love those types of games.
Very interesting. I'll tell you this, is that I've known Brett for a very long time, and when I realized that he started doing YouTube videos again, I was actually pretty entertained with your rage. I hate to say it, but it's something I'd find something to keep me occupied and something to laugh at. And it's even funnier seeing it in person on Skype, of course.
Oh, yeah. And mainly you being the cause of that rage on Counter-Strike and all that jazz.
No problem. That is my job. That is what I am known for. So, but if you guys want to go check out any of his stuff, it'll be in the description below. It's also youtube.com/Brett1Lewis with the number 1, not the ONE. Never mind. I don't even know where I'm going with that. All right, so we're gonna
Wait. Before we begin, I have a question for Corey in 1080p.
What's going on?
Are you 60 frames per second?
Nope. Man, I'm 30 frames.
Only
okay?
30 FPS.
That's the best way to start an E3 podcast, is to ask someone if they're 60 frames per second.
And it's really not even 1080p. It's more like 720.
Or 900, yeah.
I'm going down to 720.
So you're an Xbox One then?
Not even that.
I am sorry to all Xbox fans out there that just heard me right now.
Deal with it.
Me being one of them.
Because I know lots of people are complaining about like 1080p and 60 frames per second this generation so far.
Mm-hmm. Which is, I would say, is a great transition into the next topic. But first, as you guys know, E3 is a very big convention. Probably one of the, I think Gamescom, isn't? No, Gamescom.
Yeah, Gamescom in Germany, I believe, is bigger.
It's the biggest event in the world.
But for Americans.
Yeah, E3. I mean, if you're a gamer, you know what E3 is. I mean, they show all the new stuff, new games, new systems if they're rolling out new systems, all that good stuff. And we're gonna be doing, like I said, podcasts on this. But first, we're going to start off with we're basically doing it all in order when they're going to be appearing for their key conferences. And the first one up, great transition again, is Microsoft. So I'm gonna before we say anything, I'm gonna say right now who wants to start off, and then we'll go from there.
Fuck it, I'll start it. Wait, can I say that?
What about the flops?
Wait, can I?
Oh yeah, that's right. The first thing we wanted to go into, you're correct, is we wanted to basically, I thought would be a great idea is to talk about before we get into last year's worst, like the flops of E3 last year, and everyone should have their own. Who we have in the call here?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait, what's
Their
that?
own flop to
Last
talk
year?
about. And so again, who wants to go first?
I'll go first, but
Okay.
only because I cannot conceal my rage for any longer for this game.
Okay.
The DM is real.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are listening to the podcast at this point, be careful. He's going to get very angry,
Yeah.
and
This could be rated R.
This could be rated R. Yes. So, Randy the robot, rated R for Randy the robot. Feel free to take the floor.
Okay, so this is a fucking series that I have actually been a fan of for a long time, and I know lots of people have felt the same way about this game, including
Call of Duty.
Teleon here.
Yes.
So anyway, I'm sure lots of people are aware about the Fable series. Fable 1 was amazing. It was a classic. I think everyone loved it. Fable 2, while it wasn't perfect, did make some good decisions. Fable 3, they kind of were starting to go downhill. But this fucking next game called Fable the Journey, that is the game that I hate.
I didn't even know you were gonna say this, but I'm with you on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fable the Journey. I love the Fable series, even through 2 and 3. But this one is what killed it for me. Why? Well, first off, a Kinect game. A fucking Kinect game. If anyone loves a fucking Kinect game, they're probably like 6 years old and don't know how actual games work. But yeah. Now, this game was announced at E3 a couple years back. I don't know when exactly, but it still haunts my memory. But pretty much they hyped it up to be like the next best thing in the Fable series, and that it was a step in the right direction. And I know right away I hated it. I hated its guts. I wanted it to get canceled. I never wanted it to see the light of day. And I'm sure Teleon can agree with me, right,
Yes.
Telly?
100%.
Yeah, thank you. And I know lots of other people feel this way. So what's so bad about it? Well, I already said it was a Kinect game, but it was just so stupid. It didn't even feel like a Fable game. It was like a first-person on-rails game, which was kind of, like a House of the Dead kind of style thing, where you use magic spells and stuff like that. And there was horse racing, or I don't know about horse racing, but just horse driving. It just felt so awkward, especially when it was being done on a Kinect. I mean, I would have preferred like a Fable 4, style RPG, but instead they did this for whatever reason. And thankfully, I don't think lots of people liked it, and I don't think it did too well. So they're announcing Fable Legends, I think it's called. I don't know,
Yes.
whatever.
Yeah,
There's some new Fable
Fable
game that
Legends.
they're working on.
Yeah, Fable Legends.
And that should be at the new E3, the next E3,
I
and
hope so.
I think it's an MMO. I'm not too sure, but let's just say I have more hope for that game than I do for the Fable the Journey. I fucking hate that game.
You're not alone, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I'm pretty sure nobody liked that game.
Yeah, that shit was just
No.
Yeah.
In fact,
Thank you.
I
I'm
didn't
glad
hear
you guys
about-
were all supportive of my
I
decision.
probably didn't hear anything about that game until I didn't hear anything after E3. I
Yeah,
heard about
I
the game,
remember.
and then it was
Yeah,
like,
after E3, I thought it got canceled because I didn't hear anything more. I remember one day I was playing Dark Souls with Teleon, and they mentioned that game. I'm just like, that's the greatest game ever, jokingly, because I hated it.
Yeah.
And I like trolling Teleon sometimes, saying stuff like that. But yeah, that game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna also be
that
honest
killed
about
the Fable
this.
series for me.
Yeah, you know what I'm
There's
gonna
a
be
chance
honest
that it
about.
could be revived, but
I feel like that the few that Peter Molyneux was working on, I think it was one and 2.
yeah.
Where-
Or I think he was part of 3, but then yeah, he left.
Yeah. I feel like yeah, actually I think he was a part of 3, so that's not even the case, but I think ever since he left, it kind of like kind of like went to shit, to be quite honest.
And we're not defending that guy. We're not saying that he's an amazing guy or anything, because I know he makes lies and talks BS about stuff. But yeah, it's just that it seems like it went in the wrong direction once he left.
Funny story about that guy is that me and Kyle, when we went to the Boston Indie Convention, we had a chance to meet him, but we missed him.
Oh, that's too bad. You should have like punched him in the face and be like, "Thanks for ruining the Fable series."
But it was just funny that he like
give him like a helping hand and be like, "But at least you didn't kill it."
Yeah, it was funny because he just like randomly showed up. It wasn't even like he came in unexpected. Like,
oh, okay.
So it's kind of funny, but yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. But
okay, yeah. All right, let's go on to the next game.
Next person I feel should be we'll go. Well, you know what? Teleon, you want to take it next, or you want to go last?
I'll take that to next because somebody's gonna hate me after this anyway. But I don't give a damn about you. You dead to me anyway. But my biggest last year's biggest flop for me was the Xbox One. Like that whole system, the whole system itself is just wrong. Okay, Microsoft came out and said, "Yeah, you got to get Connect with it. It's gonna be what $500." It doesn't work without the Connect. Apparently, they said it doesn't work without the Connect. Doesn't function. Always online bullshit. I mean the features on it, I was okay with. Being able to flip through the TV and then quickly switch back to the game. It is what it is. It's got Skype on it. It's got nice features, but the stigma behind it. I know Angry Joe did, I think, an interview with, I think, Major Nelson.
Yeah, Major Nelson.
Yeah. And Major Nelson was so the way Angry Joe asked the questions, Major Nelson was like he was really aggressive with the answers.
Like if you don't mind if I butt in for one sec, when Angry Joe asked, like how they saying that like they could easily change this, he grabbed the mic from Angry Joe and just said, "I don't think you know anything about changing that stuff. That's a little bit out of your league and stuff like that."
Yeah, and
just how he said it just made it seem like a douche. Like I'm sure he's a nice guy, but yeah,
that really turned me off to the Xbox One because I think he made some kind of statement. I'm not quoting like directly, but he made some kind of statement saying that you can't just write code to like not use the Connect. And then I think literally a week later, Randy, maybe a week later, they said something about it doesn't have to have Connect. Something like that, or it doesn't have to always be online.
Yeah, like it wasn't something that you needed to have.
Yeah, they did a lot of flip flopping with some of this
because originally they were like that you needed it. Like it was you can't play the system at all without it. And then they did that, and then it goes into what they've done recently. They're selling it without it.
Yeah,
yeah,
and it's hard to trust Microsoft when they pull stuff like that. They flip flopping a lot, and then the whole issue with the used games. You can't you can't use a used game on your Xbox unless you get the rights to use it from somebody else's Xbox. It was kind of shady how they kind of sidestepped that.
And they didn't really seem to even have an idea themselves how it worked. That was one thing I noticed.
Like they were lost on the features themselves, and it felt like someone in the back room, like right before E3, handed them a sheet of paper and said, "This is what you need to say." Like they didn't even rehearse it because
honestly, that's probably what happened though. Because they're not coming up with it. They didn't build the system.
Yeah. And they felt really off guard with it, and it's just the whole stigma behind the Xbox One that I just despise. Because Microsoft, at any point in time, can just decide, hey, it now has to be. I don't know if they change this now, Brett. Because you have an Xbox One, right?
Yeah.
Do you have to always be online with it now?
No. Well, actually, what do you mean? To play games?
Yeah, to play games. Like single player.
I don't know. Well,
I don't think
it's only for downloadable content, but I don't think you do have
what
to
about
be online all the time now.
Up to how they have to. Well, actually, no. Even then, you wouldn't have
because
to.
Because I remember they kept saying they kept beating it to our heads that said every time you start up a game, it has to check online to make sure you can use it on the console. So apparently they took that out, which is good. But the thing is, at any time they could flip flop back, and they forcing But I don't want to drag it on too long. I mean, sure, the Xbox One might have some games on there that I like, but if you can reach your hand in there and change things like that all of a sudden, I really don't trust you. because like I said, a lot of that stuff, like literally a week after, Microsoft was like, "Oh well, we changed it. You don't have to be online all the time and all that stuff." And it's like, come on, man,
And
really?
it also looked bad because Sony's press conference was 100
Yeah.
times better.
Yeah,
Like they
And
just
they pretty much
basically,
called them out on
yeah,
like
they called them
everything.
out on
Yeah.
everything. And the guys that were for the Microsoft didn't really know what to do with that.
yeah.
They're just like, well, shit.
I'm gonna say one more statement before I'm done. Anyway.
All right.
I'm pretty sure it was that interview with Major Nelson, Angry Joe. That I think Angry Joe was asking him about people that don't have internet, and they were planning on getting an Xbox One. How would Microsoft work with them? And I
Um,
think I think Major Nelson said, "Well, we have a system for that. It's called the Xbox 360."
yo,
And
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
remember that.
dude, you're not even trying to sell the Xbox One at this point. Like you're not even giving us a reason to want that system. But I'm just gonna leave it at that and let everybody like,
Wait. I'm gonna revive the statement for 1 second.
all
All
right.
right.
To anyone from Microsoft watching right now, Teleon will change all of these beliefs if you guys release Lost Odyssey 2.
Lost Odyssey 2. I will go buy an X. I'm not saying I will buy an Xbox One for that game alone. Like I'm not even. I'm dead fucking serious.
I agree with Teleon.
unless they do it wrong.
Yeah, now if you're gonna say I gotta be always online to like play that single player, you can fuck off and die.
You
'Cause
heard who the publisher is, right? It's gonna be Activision.
oh my god, just no. They're gonna come out with a yearly Lost Odyssey. Yeah, let
Right?
me chill. Let's go. Let's keep the conversation. Oh god.
Oh
This
God.
nigga-
I feel
Okay,
the
who's
next
next?
person who should be next should be the guest, one of the key guests. Not saying that Corey isn't, but I think I singled it out. The lumberjack himself, Brett One Lewis.
Yeah.
Let me
Well,
hear what you got.
yeah.
Hold on,
This
hold on, hold on.
really.
Hold on.
What?
Did you know
Oh.
that Brett and Corey have the
Yo.
same last name?
Yo,
Really?
yeah, I'm a Lewis.
Well, we're brothers from across the pond. How about
hell
that?
yeah, man.
High five.
Like how Telly just realized that.
Yeah.
Way to interrupt the
just hit him.
podcast, Telly. Come on, this was ruined.
Yeah, I had to do it.
No wonder they
Well,
call
you've
you
got Leona
Trolleon.
Lewis, so you're my sister. So. Oh God. Well, yeah, the biggest game that really just flopped and pissed me completely, just fucking destroyed all faith
Now,
in this series.
before you say it, it's not a game I'm thinking of, right?
It probably is.
Okay, well, just continue that.
Fucking aliens cloning Marines.
I knew it was that. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Oh, that game.
I fucking knew it.
I don't even know where to start with it though. I mean, there's just so much fucking wrong with it. Like, it just completely destroyed me. Like, I mean, I'm a huge fan of the movie franchise. I grew up watching it, and it's always been one of my favorite movie series. And when I heard there was like an Aliens Clone Marines game coming out, I was like, oh my God, finally, and they're saying like it was going to be a story continuing from Aliens, like answering all the questions that happened between like the second and third movie. So yeah, there was a lot of anticipation for it, and like when I finally got my hands on it, and I was one of those dumbasses that fucking bought the collector's
I was
edition.
about to actually ask you that question if you bought it.
I've still
Don't
got it on
worry,
my
I
shelf,
feel your pain.
literally.
I can
Dude.
relate. I bought Duke Nukem Balls of Steel edition.
Same here, dude. I bought them all, and I just want to just bash my head against a concrete wall because it's just like, why do I do it to myself? Like seriously, like they showed off all this footage at E3, like showing it was going to be like a complete simulator of like fucking 4-player co-op, like you are reliving Aliens with your friends online. You've got to set up turrets. Everyone's got their own like kind of position and their duties and jobs and everything to do. Like one guy's welding up doors while one guy's setting up turrets and one guy's checking his motion tracker. And I was like, oh my God, this is just brilliant. You can work as a team and everything. You finally got the game and it was released and you played it and it was just like, this is nothing like what they showed us. It was completely like, it was all false advertising and everything. Like, the graphics alone look like a Nintendo 64 game that's been remastered to HD for Xbox Arcade. That was disgusting. Like, the textures and everything. But the AI was so bad. Like literally, you could play that game on the hardest setting and just run past everything. They'll charge at you, but then when you run past them, they'll just sit there like, oh well, okay. He's just run past now. Let's just not even bother with that shit. Let's just get on with our day being aliens, you know. But it's just as well as all the bad mechanics in the game and how crap it felt playing it. Like the whole story that they tried to make for it, like I mean, what's his name? Randy Pitchford. He was like, "Yeah, we've got a team that's so passionate about." That's how he sounds in my head, by the way. But he's like, "Oh yeah, we got this so cool team that's like, they fucking love aliens, man, and they made this story that fits so well, and people are gonna love it." They brought back characters that were supposed to be dead. I don't get how that was, meant to happen. I mean, they brought back Michael Bain because he just got back into voice acting and stuff for games because he did Far Cry Blood Dragon, which was amazing. I think he did a better job in that game than fucking just appearing as some guy that was a prisoner. Spoiler alert. You take a sack off of his head and it's like, "Oh, it's Hicks. How are you here? We thought you were dead. I can't tell you that right now," which he doesn't actually tell you throughout the entire game. And it's just stuff like that. It just really really breaks me, like thinking, that there's people out there claiming that they're going to make this amazing game like based on a film that everyone loves, and then they just fucking destroy it. And
Yeah.
as well, like throughout the entire game, I mean, like I played the old Alien games, like Alien Trilogy on PS1. I don't know if you guys have played that, but I remember like those like epic alien fights, like with the Queen Alien. Like you'll have this huge ass boss fight where you had to fucking throw everything you had at this one boss to destroy it because it was pretty fucking hard back then. And like for the last boss on Aliens Clone Marines, it was the Queen Alien, but you don't even have to fire a single shot. You just run around punching buttons. And it was just like this is awful. You ruined it for me. And I think it was like a 5-hour game that took them how long to make? Yeah, absolute bullshit. So
Like, I'm not a
yeah,
big
that's
fan
the
of the
game.
Alien series, but I did hear that that game did have a lot of hype around it. Like, lots of websites were actually praising it,
Oh,
like, before it was
dude.
released.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it was in it was in development for so long. Like, it was one of those games where, like, it was like Duke Nukem Forever, like you mentioned, Balls of Steel Edition,
Yeah, and
fucking balls of
ironically
crap.
enough, Gearbox, it was also made by Gearbox.
That's it, dude. Randy Pitchford again.
I wanted to
What
say
a
this.
dick.
I want to say this is that I can firsthand say that Randy is a dick from all the things that I've heard from my buddy Jay, because his big thing is that he hates fucking Randy Pitchford. Like he generally despises the man. I don't say hate like really hates him, but like
He fucking hates him.
he fucking hates him. So
I'll just say one thing though, like just to finish it off and everything, like the reason why Aliens Clone Marines really sucked that bad though and looked that terrible and played that terrible was the fact that half of the game's funding went to another game which actually ended up being incredible, fucking Borderlands 2, with all the content and how big that
I
game
heard
was
about
and
that.
just
Yeah,
you
that
know
wouldn't surprise me.
that was a great game, but did they really have to sacrifice something that so many fans out there were fucking waiting for nearly a decade? Just, just to release it and everything, and just for like, I don't know. I don't get where he was coming from with that. Randy Pitchford is just on crack. Let's just leave it at that.
Tom Ford.
And is that it for that?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm cooling off now. I'm just
Okay. All right,
that
and
guy.
now we go on to Mr. Corey in 1080p.
Don't say
720p.
Mass
All
Effect.
right. So I don't know if this was talked about in last year's E3, but it's not. It wasn't a series or anything. It wasn't a next game, but The Walking Dead Survival Instinct.
Oh yeah, that fucking
Ooh.
piece of shit
God.
sucked ass.
Like, yeah, we could
No.
all agree that game looked good on
See,
screen,
the
and
few
then
demos that it showed, like in the for videos, it looked kind of interesting, but then
it was, yeah. Then they started getting, like, they released like one good trailer, and then the rest of them were like, all right, fuck this game, and nobody even bought it. I don't think. Like,
I know a few people that did.
yeah,
Oh God.
it had some good concepts. They just couldn't execute the core game of, like, they just couldn't execute it, and it was pretty bad.
Hmm.
And that's really all I have to say. It was a bad game.
Same case with the Aliens game. Anything based off of TV or movie, 99% of the time is shit.
Yeah.
That's true.
But there's that odd time where it's actually a really good game, like GoldenEye.
Yeah. That
Oh
was a
yeah.
Yup.
good, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that game fucking
LeBron.
sucked. Oh my god. We'll save that for another time or video. So yeah, mine is that stupid fucking storybook thing that PlayStation was putting out. That was so freaking stupid.
Book of Magic.
Like I appreciate what they're trying to do with that, but it's so stupid. Like
I mean, I'm gonna steal your spotlight for 1 second. Like, it wouldn't have been so bad, but the fact that they went on and on at their press conference about it, like, I think it was a good 15 minutes of it, just about that stupid
It
Yeah.
took
Book
up
of
a lot
Spells
of time.
crap. Just like, how many 6-year-olds do you think are watching right now?
just fucking stupid. That's all I gotta say. It was just it was just a terrible. I guess it was our idea, but it was just stupid. And then not only that, but I would say also the Wii U, but it's not as stupid as the book. So yeah,
Hey,
that's
nothing wrong with the Wii U.
we'll see.
X, that's all I have to say.
There's nothing
X.
wrong with it, but it
X, that's all I have to say.
whatever.
We're gonna say that conversation.
We'll save that conversation when we get to the Nintendo part.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna go through the key conference dates and times that the ones that are gonna be going on. Which the first one we go back to Microsoft. Are any games you guys are looking forward to on the Microsoft end?
All right, well, let's start off with the big one.
Okay.
Halo 5 Guardians. Actually, no, I'm just kidding. It's actually Rise 2.
Oh,
I thought you were gonna say Forza 5. Come on now.
you goon.
All right, no, yeah, Halo 5 Guardians, which is probably the biggest and most anticipated one at the Microsoft event.
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah.
I don't. See, I feel that well, I played out the fourth one, but I really still have a bad taste in my mouth after ODST and Reach.
Mm-hmm.
Those aren't really my favorite.
Especially ODST.
My favorites, and we lost Teleon, but he'll come back. Yeah, ODST was just. I mean,
No.
it just wasn't good.
Halo 3
Hello?
was the last decent Halo game in my eyes, I think.
Yeah, Halo 3 was probably Halo 4 wasn't that bad either, but Halo 3 was definitely the last
Yeah.
good game of the series. 5, just the trailer alone is not making me any better.
Yeah, no.
Just because like you're wearing a cloak over armor. Where does that make sense?
It's edgy though. That's what
Hey,
the
it's
kids
supposed to
want.
build up hype.
I mean,
No one
it's
knew that
edgy.
was coming. Let's be honest here.
It's
Who
the
thought
hype
that
cape.
was going to be Master Chief?
Shit's edgy, man. Like it's like Jack Bauer from 24, like with a hoodie on. Like everybody gets hype.
my God.
I love 24 by the way. Just saying.
No.
It is a
I've
good
never
show.
watched it.
It's
I
a
don't know.
good show.
Exclusive wise, Microsoft like they don't have really anything for me personally because I'm not really like into shooting games like that. So like it's a snore fest for me personally.
What all do they have? Like, I think the only exclusive, correct me if I'm wrong, that's coming out this year is Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I'm not even like.
Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't even pique my interest
And
at
then
all.
isn't there's gonna be Mass Effect 4, Fallout 4.
Yeah, but the thing about Mass Effect is it could possibly be multi-platform though. That's
That's
the
true.
only thing.
Yeah, and
And-
Fallout
that's-
4 is definitely not.
and
Like, if it is,
obviously-
I'd be really surprised.
And then The Witcher 3, that's not an exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have Quantum Break, which was made by Remedy, which is a fantastic dev company. And if you haven't already, be sure to play Alan Wake. That game
Oh,
is so
yeah.
underrated that it's
Mhm.
not fair.
That
It's
was
an
hyped
amazing
up,
game.
and then once it was released, everyone was like not buying it. And then like
I
3
know,
months
that-
later,
that
isn't it?
is
No, it was
criminal.
like 6 months
That is
later.
not fair.
No.
Yeah.
Games like Call of Duty sell, ridiculous amounts, but games
Every
like Alan
year
Wake,
too.
every
single
year. But games like Alan Wake, where they do something new with the shooter, get overlooked and just thrown out. I don't
Kids
think
are
that
like, I want my
many
dog.
people
Oh,
have really played that
Microsoft
game.
Crackdown, right?
Yeah, there is that
And
rumor that
I
Crackdown 3 will be there.
And
Well,
then Killer Instinct Season 2. Did you say that?
nope.
No.
Yeah.
I've heard something about that, but
they
Yeah,
just don't.
season
I don't
2.
know.
It's just going to
Exclusive
be a
wise, they
I've
just
DLC, I
heard
think.
that Rare is going to be showing off a new Perfect Dark game, and
I hope they do. To be
I
quite
forget what
honest,
else, something else. I don't really remember what it was, but I just remember Perfect Dark. If it's not Banjo Kazooie or Perfect Dark, I'm not gonna remember much from
I'll
Rare.
tell you this: if Rare doesn't put out fucking either a Banjo Kazooie game, a fucking Conquer game, or a fucking Perfect Dark game, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. I have to be honest.
Yeah, like they've just killed. Like,
they gotta bring something
how could
back.
they just do Connect after Connect game? They have all
Yeah,
these
it's
good
kind of
series.
just seems lazy to be honest.
Like I'll be honest, after fucking Nuts and Bolts, like with Banjo Kazooie, I was really pissed off. But they can bring it back. I don't see why not. I
Yeah,
mean,
no, everyone's just like, oh, well, their team isn't there. Yeah, well, they don't really need, an amazing team like what they had way back. I mean, I'm sure the people there are at least pretty creative that they could at least not fuck up a Banjo-Kazooie platformer game.
Yeah, because it can't be that hard to fuck that up.
I
no.
mean, they don't
I mean,
need a story. I mean, look at Mario, for example. It's pretty much the
exactly.
same story
It
over and
can
over.
be
I
yeah,
mean, I love Mario, and I mean, the platforming is amazing, but
yeah, but
yeah,
story is just so basic. But
hmm
not every game needs a complex story.
hmm.
You know, you, it just needs to be fun to play. And
Yeah.
that's what a lot of games are missing nowadays. They're just it's not fun to play for some reason.
I mean, I
yeah,
like
like you got these deep, rich stories, but they're not fun to play. Like,
Yeah.
I like a game with a good story, but it's gotta be fun to play for sure.
Yeah.
It's like no fucking reason to just I wouldn't play it unless it was good to play.
Yeah, that's
hmm
fair.
It can have a shitty story, but it can have a really awesome multiplayer. That's happened with a few games in the past. You know.
Yeah, and I typically like to forgive something. Like if at least one game exceeds in something and it does it really well, then I'll play it. But if some game, I'm not going to mention any names here, but if some game, yeah, um, Bound by Flame, if they don't really do all that much, that really offers much. But yeah, and you tend to just not really want to play it. But if it exceeds in one thing, then you could usually forgive it. Because there was a couple games. Fuck, what was that game that was made by Insomniac? It was Fuse. That's it. That game was pretty much mediocre all around, but I thought it was pretty creative, and I enjoyed it.
Wasn't that on the PS3? People was hyping it.
Yeah,
Oh.
and the most recent game that I played, which is called Witch in the 100th Night, that got a 5.8 average, and yet I'm having like the most fun playing that game.
Mm-hmm.
Who's who's next? We was talking about
Well,
Microsoft,
I
right?
was gonna
Yeah.
throw out there. Randy did bring it up earlier. Fable Legends is gonna be there for Xbox. Um, you know,
Mhm.
I don't know about that, but
I need to see that. Like,
It's
I
at least a
can't go
step
off
in
the
the right
cutscene.
direction, just knowing that it's kind of like an RPG. If it's
yeah,
an MMO, then but
yeah, fuck.
well, it's still a step in the right
No,
direction
nobody
as
wants
long as
to.
it's not Connect.
Yeah,
Then I'm
nobody
good.
cares about that fucking noise. But what about that rumored? And I don't think it's gonna be at E3, but that rumored Master Chief Collection, the remake, the remastered or remake. No, remastered
Yeah,
Halo 1,
mastered
2,
on
and
the
3.
Xbox One. I don't know a whole lot about it, but
yeah, I
as
couldn't
far as I
find
know,
anything on it.
yeah, they're remaking the first four Halo
Yeah,
games,
well,
which
not the. Well, I mean, the probably. Yeah.
remastering.
I might be on board with that as long as the price is right. They
Yeah.
Yeah,
have
like
to
how
hit a
what
If
could they
the
do? Is
sweet
it going to be
spot.
$60
if
for
the
four
price,
games? Which I don't think they'll do.
my thing is if the price is right and that there's multiplayer with the games that it should have
hmm
multiplayer, even all three of them if they have multiplayer, then hell yeah, I'll fucking get it. I don't even
Yeah.
care.
Halo 2 multiplayer.
Without a
Ugh.
doubt. See, that's the thing is that I remember hearing about like they were gonna do how they did with Halo Anniversary. They're gonna do a Halo 2 Anniversary, but hearing
Yeah.
rumors about this is pretty hype as well alone.
hmm
But either or, if they do a Halo 2
I'm pretty sure
anniversary,
that that's been confirmed that they're doing a Halo 2 anniversary.
Oh
Yeah.
god. Oh.
my wig is ready to go fucking play again. Like
Yeah.
for real.
So just to make sure that not every game that we've mentioned is a shooter or Fable, Forza Horizon 2 is rumored to be there.
That other
And then
Forza
wait a
Horizon
minute.
game.
There was another Forza too. It was like Forza South or some shit like that.
Really?
Where it was just I don't remember where I saw it. It was like Forza South or something.
I
And it
mean,
was
I
like a
didn't play
screenshot.
Forza Horizon, but I heard that it was pretty good because it had like an open world, I believe.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard that.
I don't know. I don't play racing games. I don't think any of us do. Besides
I played a little bit of
NASCAR.
played a little bit of Forza
I
here and there.
used to, but I just
Yeah.
just
I loved Burnout Paradise.
Yeah, that was
Another
the
great
fun.
game.
Yeah,
I
those
don't
were
know.
good games,
Need for Speed was also good.
Mhm.
Those were also really good, except for
Need
the
for Speed
newest one.
Underground.
Well,
Underground 2 was really good. I liked
I'll,
Underground.
Yeah,
I'll,
dude.
I'll say this because there's really not much left to talk about Microsoft. We can transition since you did say Need for Speed. We'll transition into Electronic Arts or EA.
Okay, can I just
ugh.
say the game I was talking about? Star
Yeah,
Wars Battlefront.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Oh
The hype
yeah.
is real.
the hype
The hype
is.
is
Yeah.
so
See,
real.
that's one of the games that's they're showing. They gotta definitely show something like gameplay.
They're going to.
Oh, they
Guess what,
Without a
though?
doubt.
Guess
Without a
what, though?
fucking doubt. What?
The DLC is gonna be real.
See, all right.
Day one
All right,
fucking
before-
You
Battle
want to play as
Droid
Yoda?
Season pass.
No, before we oh, you know what?
We start bashing that.
I think we missed one with the.
Get the Luke Skywalker skin.
Be colored.
Play as
I'm
R2D2.
sorry, man, but like EA, like
That's their thing. That's their thing is that they'll
Yeah, they're really shady.
DLC.
like it's not the people that make the games for them. It's when it gets to them. They're like, well,
Shit, we can make a profit here.
Man, you want
Yeah, we could-
Darth Vader DLC? Oh yeah, son,
we
15
got
bucks,
you.
motherfucker.
You want
It's like-
$29.95
I'll tell you
monthly.
this though. I don't at this point because it's been so long since a fucking Battlefront. I don't even care. Like
Yeah.
if it's not a ridiculous amount of like if it's the normal price of I don't know whatever the Call of Duty maps are. But the thing is also it has to have a lot of content when you're buying it. If it's something like you can get Darth Vader for like $10, then fuck that. I'm not gonna do that shit. But if it's something like
it has to have every
that's
main
fair, but
character
EA and content
inside the
they
game.
don't go
yeah,
together
because
in
you
the
know
same
how
sentence.
they do Battlefield. They put out like I don't know like what 8 new maps or 9 new maps or something like that, and they bring out like a few weapons and
Yeah.
that's it. If they do something where like they add like new like I want to see what the space battle is gonna be like. If they do something where you can customize your own ship or something like that, I'm fucking.
Oh,
for
that would be great.
I'm
I would
down for
love
that. Or something.
Hell
something
yeah.
Are
new.
you saying as DLC?
Well, when DLC, I mean like if they do for the base game some kind of like customization with the ships, then I'll fucking if it's something sick for like DLC, like you can get this awesome ass like I don't know, you get the fucking Millennium Falcon for DLC.
Yeah.
I do that. I'm not gonna be
All right, now I'm gonna take that and we're gonna say Forza's customization as DLC for Battlefield or Battlefront. That'd be really. I'd buy that.
Yeah.
Like that'd be really good.
They do something like that, that'd be sick. But if it's something stupid like, you get 5 maps and then you get a gun, like hell,
Yeah, but it's
fucking.
it's
No.
EA though. Like
I know.
Yeah, you
And
know
EA
they're gonna do it.
That's what I'm
Gonna
saying.
happen.
EA is probably gonna do something like that. Plus, it's like, isn't it Dice that's developing it, and they,
Yeah.
you saw what they do at Battlefield. But I mean, if it looks like it's definitely worth it, then I'll do something like that. But if it looks like it's fucking stupid, which again, it's EA, then I'm not gonna do that. But the base game, regardless, has gotta be sick. That's the only.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. It's gonna be the seller. I don't want it to pull like what Brett was saying earlier on Aliens, Colonial Marines, and fuck everything up
Ugh.
when the release comes out. I have faith in Dice, but they can't do what they fucking do with Battlefield 4. They cannot do that. Not with Battlefront.
to be honest, I don't think it's really Dice that's doing it. That you know what I'm saying?
No, I know.
Like I think it's EA pulling those strings. Like Dice is a good developer. Like it's just fucking
Yeah.
EA just wants money.
EA as a publisher.
Money.
they're like, hey.
Even with their
Those
sports
Mexican-
games too.
Yeah, I know they do that. I mean, look at
Like-
fucking FIFA. They do. You fucking pay this much money for, and I know because I am a fucking culprit of this.
Yep.
You pay this much, and you get like these. You can get cards, and
Talking
then you try
about
to.
packs, yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm
It's the same
way.
fucking NHL and
Madden.
fucking Madden. Yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
way. But I feel DICE is gonna do a good job. Regardless, I feel like they're gonna do a good job. If they don't,
as long as it doesn't feel like Battlefield.
as long as it,
Yeah, you don't want
exactly.
Battlefield like
I don't want
in
that Battlefield.
Star Wars. You don't.
Because you could go
Battlefield
on
is
the
a great game, but as a space game, I just don't feel like it wouldn't mix.
No, that would not work.
If they take the true essence of Battlefront and they put it into like a next gen kind of thing, keep the same mechanics, then I'd be fucking game for that. Like honestly, like just keep the core gameplay to it. Like
it was basically I used to play. I think it was only Conquest in Battlefront 2.
Mm-hmm.
It was just Conquest. That's all I would really play, and that was fun as hell. Like that would fucking run around killing people.
Yeah.
Like that game was so good.
That game's definitely gonna be fucking hype.
Another one.
Yeah, I'm really hyped for that game.
Mirror's Edge 2.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, Mirror's Edge 2.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I think EA might win E3 this year if they do it right.
I doubt it.
It's a long stretch.
EA is relying on DICE. Battlefield, Battlefield, but that's actually being made by
Visceral, right?
Yeah.
Visceral. I'm actually pretty
still
hyped.
on EA.
Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed because I heard that they were working on something Star Wars related, and I don't know if you guys mentioned it yet, but that Star Wars 1818 game that was canceled, which was actually looking really good last year at E3. I was kind of hoping that they would actually like revive it.
Mm-hmm. Now I'll tell you this is that something with, just because we're talking about EA. EA announced that they're bringing out 6 new projects that will be at E3. One of which is a Frostbite engine-based game, and it's planned for the end of the year. So,
well, that's kind of stupid because pretty much everything is Frostbite at EA.
Yeah,
it's either that Frostbite engine or that sports engine.
I'm telling you, you know what? I'm gonna see it right now. We're gonna see a Peggle 3 or a Peggle 4. Or
come on,
Peggle 3, man.
Come on,
Peggle 3.
Another EA game, Dragon Age, right?
Yeah, that's going to be their Dragon Age Inquisition.
Yeah, I'm hyped for that because 2 suck. 2 suck dick. I'm just saying, plain and simple. 2 is the
hunt
worst
down this guy who just happens to live in the same house that this guy happens to live in.
They really dropped the ball on 2 like really hard.
Like it's so bad. Like how do they do that? Like how do they fuck up that bad? This guy lives in the same house that guy lives in, and then that guy lives in the same house that guy lives in.
But don't worry, we're gonna pretend like they don't know each other.
I'm just so confused.
The logic on that game is so bad. It's really bad.
Yeah.
But I'm genuinely hyped for Dragon Age 3. Like they actually seem to listen to fans.
I think that the problem with Dragon Age 2 was that it was rushed.
Oh yeah.
Yes. 100%.
Because I think what was that like only like a year in between.
But yeah, it's once again it goes right back to EA. They're pulling strings on that. They're forcing people to rush and release their games, and then they're like, "It's okay, you can go back and fix it later with DLC." Like you can't do that with everything.
Battlefield 4.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but Battlefield 4 is a really big victim of that, and that game's still not fixed. It's still not fixed. That's the bad thing.
It's still fucking broken.
Yeah, they're gonna try to fix the netcode like in the next month or 2, though.
Yeah,
it's already been almost released for like 9 months.
It's been almost a year, and
they've already confirmed a new one too.
I
know. Well, what I've heard though is that they're gonna continue development on 4 even when the hardline comes out.
I don't doubt it because EA knows they can still milk that game.
Yeah, I know.
They know they can still get money out of that game,
especially if they fix it.
Like Battlefield series. Seems like now it's just Call of Duty pretty much.
You can quote me on this. They're never gonna fix Battlefield 4. Like you can quote me on that shit from like years from now. They're never gonna fix it. Like it's never gonna be fixed simply because they have no real reason to fix it.
They made their money on it.
Like, people bought it. Yeah.
All they have to do is keep releasing.
Battlefield 3 is free on Origin right now.
You know, I think I seen an article a little while back about Battlefield 4. They were, I think it was on Battlefield 4. They were talking about they're just gonna work on the DLC for now, and they'll worry about fixing Battlefield 4 later.
Oh my god, it's like the people who did Batman Arkham Origins. They're just like, oh yeah, we're not gonna fix the game, even though there's game-breaking bugs. Yeah, we're not going to fix it.
Yeah, and it's like
we're not gonna patch it. It's like why? we bought a product, and we would at least like it to work properly, not
Yeah,
you
I don't want to have to spend more money before you fix it. Like you should fix this
know.
first before I want to spend more money on DLC. And that's the thing that got me with Battlefield 4. When I got it on PC, by the way, and my PC is not shit. So I know some people out there gonna be like, "Oh man, if you got a bad PC, the game." I don't know. I can max out that game, no problem. But the problem is the actual game itself.
Mm-hmm.
I bought the game. I paid my money up front. I didn't buy premium because I didn't buy the
Can't
season
trust
pass.
EA.
Yeah, I don't trust EA. I never did, never will, and I'm not gonna. I just can't trust them. But they they roll under the assumption that you're gonna spend about $100 to get the game because you're paying $60 for the game. How much is the season pass when it first came out?
I think it was 60, wasn't it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it's
it
about
It was,
is.
the
it was
same
either 50 or
price.
$60. So they asking, we're gonna assume it's $50. Just give them benefit of the doubt. They asking for
It's EA
110.
you're talking about.
Yeah, they asking for $110. Okay, on a new purchase of Battlefield plus the season pass, without me even popping the disc in, they asking for $110. Now, some people, they got money, it ain't a problem. It ain't that big a deal. But for other people, I'm not willing to take that risk. You know what I'm saying? Most
Mm-hmm.
games $60. We come to accept that fact. You ask for $110 off the bat. Then you get the game, you install it. It it runs like crap. Server disconnects a lot. It literally takes about 5 minutes to load sometimes.
I still can't play the game.
Yeah.
Every time I load in, I'll play one full match, and then loading into the next map, my
Yeah.
my computer will blue screen.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's that game
Yeah,
legit still has problems.
it's
I don't know, like,
unplayable on
yeah,
PC.
I don't know how bad it is on PC because I haven't played it, but I
It's
played it on
unplayable.
It's
PlayStation
bad.
4 a while back,
Mhm.
and I never had a problem with it.
Yeah,
I've just
I
seen
mean, it
lots of
might be for
people,
that.
and I
I don't
know
know.
It's
that
un
PC was probably particularly the worst one,
Yeah, and
but
that should be the lead platform
yeah,
regardless.
PlayStation 4 version, while not perfect, I think it
Mhm.
runs pretty good.
Yeah. Well, as far as the
Yeah,
PC version confirmed, like
it's really
it's
unplayable on PC. Like
yeah,
I can't
it's trash. It's
you
I
trash.
can't
played it
play
on
more than
Xbox
Mhm.
like
One.
2 hours, and
No,
it's
that's
It's
that.
without
legit trash.
crashing, lagging out, or anything. And it's not me. It's definitely the game.
Yeah, it's the
It's
game.
just
I mean, I know people that have like better PCs than I do, and they just it's
uh,
just bad.
No,
Don't get
it's definitely
Yeah, it's
bad. It's
definitely
yeah.
fucking
not the
shitty.
computer. It's
But
definitely an
the
in-game
point I'm
problem.
trying to make is you're asking someone for $110 for incomplete game. Okay, you get the game. I assume when you first get the season pass, you already get some DLC with it. I don't know how
Yeah,
that
you
shit works.
do.
Yeah, you get DLC with it or whatever.
Nothing amazing, but
Yeah, it
yeah.
ain't crazy.
Yeah.
Here we are, 9 months later. I still can't like play the game correctly. Like that's a fact. I just can't play that shit correctly.
Mhm.
And they up there releasing DLC left and right. Like, dude, I can't even play the game. Like, why do
yeah.
you want me? They keep throwing the season pass in my face every time I get on too. It's like, dude, I don't want that. I want the game fixed. And
Please buy it.
the bad thing about that season pass that really pisses me off is you're pretty much paying to win simply because, and you're paying for a better experience because you get priority on servers, like getting in servers first before other
Mhm.
people. That's not fair. That's simply
Same
not
with
fair.
double XP. Like it's
Yeah.
like, oh, premium people get double XP, but not you people who bought the game.
So you paying to level up quicker than the next guy, and you plan to get a better spot in line than the next guy. That's a slap to the face. That really
Plus, you
is.
get battle
That's
packs as well, where you get like better
Yo,
equipment for your
Mhm.
yeah,
guns.
it's a
It's
slap to
like
the
no.
face.
it's basically a pay to win game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I
Like
mean it's
it
not the.
really is.
I know it's not the maker of the game doing that. It's not them.
Oh, it's
It's
definitely not
EA.
Dice. I know Dice,
Uh,
and they aren't that bad of a company. I think it's all EA. I think like EA probably made them rush it. Like I've seen
yeah,
lots of people say, "Oh, this is all Dice's fault," but
uh,
honestly, I don't think it was Dice's fault.
they're competent developers.
Yeah, they seem
EA
like
just
they're pretty much a really good developer,
yeah.
and
All right.
yeah,
But
it just seemed
but
Oh
rushed.
yeah,
Just
let's
I'm
just
keep it.
what
Yeah,
I was gonna say, we gotta get cut in because we're getting low on time,
Yeah,
so we gotta move on.
it's pretty much the same
but
conversation.
anyway, yeah, just to let y'all know, I can go on all day about fucking EA.
Same
Believe
with
that.
Mass
But we can
Effect
keep
3.
moving. Yeah,
Oh
Mass
God, I
Effect.
just said Mass
Don't get
Effect
me
3.
started. Don't get me.
That could be its own podcast itself.
Yeah, that's true. All right,
Fucking
moving.
A.
Just closing stuff. Any other? Just really quick. Any other EA stuff you're looking forward to? Or
I don't want to
Nope.
talk about them
I
anymore.
don't know. Maybe the new Need for Speed, but that's about it.
they need to make another Underground too. That's all I'm gonna say. Or Underground. All right,
Yep.
continuing on. We're gonna go to Ubisoft.
Yay, Rayman!
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed. Woo!
It hasn't
And
been
that other
confirmed that
game.
there's gonna be one at.
Oh,
Actually,
come on. They had one
Assassin's
the
Creed
year
Unity.
before that,
The
and
Unity is
Yeah.
gonna
last
be there.
year.
Yeah, I
Last
think
year
they're
and the
back.
year before that.
Just
they had one.
Dance 2015.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Oh,
the starting
yeah.
of the show, isn't it? Fuck.
What
Every
about the
time I see
crew?
that, I always cringe.
The crew?
The crew
I'm actually
was
looking
looking
forward to
good
the crew.
when they first
Yeah.
showed it, but you could tell it's not going to be as good as they hyped it. You can
Yeah.
just
Didn't they
tell.
say it's
We'll
going
have
to be
to
the
see.
entire of the US, like the map of the game?
They tried to say
Yeah,
that.
I don't know. I
They
still
don't
want
know.
to
We
see.
don't know if that's gonna happen. It might be
Yeah.
like New York and
Yeah, because
Chicago
that's a
are gonna be like
pretty
right
big
next to each
statement.
other. But like, take I-95 right to
Yeah.
Chicago. Like,
I ain't saying the
shit like
game ain't going
that.
to be good, but I'm just saying it ain't going to be as
Yeah,
good as
I,
they.
I want to see more on it. I don't want it to.
Far
What's
Cry
the game?
4.
Fuck that. What's the MMO game where it takes place in New York?
I know what it is. I'm so
Oh.
hype about it. It's not even funny.
Yeah,
The
what's the-
Division.
The Division.
Yeah,
Division.
Division. That's the
Oh,
game. I always
God,
forget the
that's gonna
name
be
of it.
so
Even though I'm
good.
really hyped for it, I forget the name of it.
Tom
So I guess
Clancy's
it
The
really shows
Division.
how much hype I am for the game.
I
I
am.
don't want to. Yeah, go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna say. I mean, the trailer looked really fucking good last year. However, and they're supposed to apparently be showing gameplay. That's what I've heard. I mean, other gameplay, not just the gameplay that they had last year, like legit in-house kind of gameplay. Um, we'll see if it's fucking. It should be still good. I don't want it to be like how
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs kind of did. Watch Dogs is still a good game, but it just
Didn't live up to the hype.
not as much. It did sort of, but at the same time, it really didn't.
Mhm.
Because I don't hate the game. I enjoy the game, but it just
Same
needs.
here, dude.
Yeah, it needs a little bit.
I think I'm just gonna put this out. I don't want to talk too much about Watch Dogs, but I think the delay was kind of one of the reasons why Watch Dogs the hype killed it.
Oh, yeah,
most likely,
definitely.
yeah.
Every single time they release new footage on it, it looked worse and worse.
Mm-hmm.
Like graphically and gameplay wise. Like it just seemed like it looked worse and worse every single time they showed it.
Graphically, it is shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah.
graphically, also it's not a bad looking game. I mean, I'm not saying it's better looking on next gen than say Second Son, but
But right now,
yeah.
there was a video comparing it to the look of Mafia, which was released in 2002, and Mafia looked, I think, so much better, even being in 2002. Just because it was
Mafia 2.
no, yeah, it was Mafia made in 2002.
Oh, Mafia 2 or Mafia like
No,
the
it was Mafia, but it was made in 2002, so it was the first
Hmm.
Mafia.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And it was just the little graphical things of like when you shoot the glass out of a window, the glass stays on the ground. In Watch Dogs, it disappears.
Yeah, and I heard stuff about like people magically like appearing out of thin air and like no reflections on mirrors and stuff like that. I heard like, not a lot of little stuff like that that just kind of
There's
breaks
plenty
the
Yeah.
immersion of the
reflections,
game.
dude.
Hmm?
There's actually like if you check out like when you're playing Watch Dogs and stuff and go up to a street window that has a reflection and everything, every single window has the same reflection of this empty straight street. Like
Oh.
it's this empty road, no people or
It's-
anything
yeah,
like
it's
that,
the
but
same
it's the
exact
same
road.
picture. Yeah.
Yep. They just copy
Someone
and
tried to
paste
give a
it.
backstory to that shit, actually saying that's the alternate universe of cyborgs
Yeah,
taking over the world and shit. It's like, yeah, you can lie to yourself if you want.
And then what was it? The doors that you can't go into, they're exactly the same also. So just like little graphically things like that just ruin the game.
Mhm.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I feel like Watch Dogs is just the big problem with it was just that the game just was too big and they just didn't have the development team or time to do it.
Yeah.
They could have definitely. I feel like even if they had a little bit, they did what GTA did. They delayed it for like,
Yeah,
a
I
couple
feel
months.
that if they didn't mention it for a little while and they didn't release it for last gen, then I think it would be it would have lived up to the hype and they would have been able to polish all that stuff off. But yeah.
I think mostly because it was a multi-gen title. I mean, let's be honest. Yeah, they tried to really spread that game thin on all the systems.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's fair. You want to make money, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
at the same time, if you showed the game up, because when I first seen that game, I was legit hyped. Like the detail on that game was so intricate. I was hyped for that. And like I said, every time they showed it, my hype just went down for it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Anyway,
like,
I don't want to be this guy, but I think we should just start talking about stuff that's actually going to be at E3 and not
Yeah,
past
I was
E3.
about to actually say that.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry. It's my fault. I take
trust me.
responsibility for bringing
Beyond
up
Good and
Watch
Evil
Dogs.
2.
I
You're
just
not-
wanted it to be a little conversation piece,
Yeah.
but yeah, it turned into
You're-
pretty much all of Ubisoft.
I was gonna say you're
Okay,
not
time
the
to change the subject. How about that new Assassin's Creed, guys?
Oh my God, Randy!
Looking good, eh?
Yeah, A.
I was trying to get in a word, but you just.
Oh,
What about Beyond Good and Evil 2? No?
Is that actually going to get released? Like,
They're
because
saying they don't know.
showed it off years ago.
that's probably another Duke Nukem. Don't.
Yeah.
Oh, don't. Bleh.
I don't know. That's gonna be at E3 this year though.
Oh, really? Oh.
It hasn't been confirmed. I have a list of things that actually have been like confirmed.
Confirmed.
Yeah,
All right.
sort of like from the developers and everything. But anyways, well, some obviously aren't going to be, so it's a surprise. But you get what I'm saying. Let's see. What was some other Ubisoft games? What was I gonna say? Far Cry 4.
Yeah, Far Cry 4.
Oh,
How the hell
yeah.
haven't we mentioned this one? Fuck you,
Well-
Watch Dogs. God damn it.
Well, we just got
God damn it, Watch Doge.
Doge.
Watch Doge 2 with extra Doge coins. Okay.
I don't know.
Much
like I
fail.
said,
Much hack.
I played Far Cry 3. I didn't beat it because like I'm not really like a shooting kind of guy. Like I don't know.
Did you play 3?
Well, if you're not a shooter
Yeah.
guy, it must have been a pretty good game if you played it.
I played it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I played it. I got God, what's that section at? I got to the part where you're defending the plane so you can take off.
Oh yeah, so you didn't
I
even
don't
get
think
to the
that's
second
halfway through
island.
the game. Yeah. But it just, I played it, that was good enough for me. Just I don't know, I couldn't finish
It was a good game, and I look forward to Far Cry 4. But I think the biggest problem I have with Far Cry 4, and I'm sure a lot of people can agree with me who own next gen consoles, but last gen is fucking killing current gen.
Oh yeah.
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 It's holding it back, and that's
Yeah.
the problem.
Yeah, it really is.
You gotta give it a couple years. Event. It's gonna be just like
Yeah,
any other systems.
I
Like,
know,
give it a couple
but-
of years, and then they'll stop, and they'll just. Be
I'm just
developing.
worried because people like EA, we're gonna be supporting last gen for
12 more years.
Well, let fucking
Yeah.
EA do that. They're gonna just shit the bed on.
they're
it.
gonna, just gonna milk everything.
They're gonna
but-
be like fucking THQ and like leave half their shit at their office
Yeah.
because they can't pay for it. No, I'm just kidding. EA will never be like that. They're fucking money hungry motherfuckers. I guess we'll move on. to the-
Yeah, let's move on.
What
because we
about
got two
one
of
more
the biggest
rumor.
ones,
One more
especially
Rainbow.
the best
Shop
ones.
ready, shop ready.
Rainbow Six Patriot. That's
And-
rumored
Oh.
to come back. They had to go back to the drawing board with that game
Yeah.
after
Yeah,
last
but
E3.
Tom
So-
Clancy games, like they never live up to the hype for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's-
what it
They
is about
don't,
Tom
but they're
Clancy
still
games.
good games. You
Oh,
can't
yeah.
deny
Oh,
that. They're
yeah.
still good games.
I'm not knocking
I
them.
don't know,
just saying they
Splinter
never
Cell
really
seems to
live
live up
that
to the hype.
crazy hype. Yeah,
think-
but
I've
then
had enough of Splinter Cell
the,
now.
the recent
Yeah,
ones
no.
are just they don't. It's like the recent Splinter Cells. It's like they don't have an identity anymore. If you get what I'm saying.
It's
yeah,
just
I
a
do
game.
agree with you.
Yeah.
It's a complete stealth game. It seems like it's kind of more of action stealth.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Mix
getting
itself, yeah.
generic now. I hate to say that
Mhm.
word, but it's getting kind of
Yeah,
generic.
it really
Just
is.
being honest.
All right, so we don't know anything about that, but yeah.
Hmm.
All
All right, we're ready to move on to
We're gonna
Sony.
move on to Sony. Sony. Yeah. Who wants to start with that? Me. Okay, sure. I'll start with that.
Hey! I think we should start with the people who own a PlayStation 4 in here.
Ooh.
Oh.
Only like one.
Well,
guy.
thank God this game's on the Xbox 360 and One. Destiny.
Yeah,
Okay.
Meh.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
hyped for that game.
Well,
I don't know why
I
people
don't
are
know.
hyped.
I think we should stick to like exclusive.
I know, I'm
stuff.
Okay, yeah. Here and then at the end we'll just do like
All right, here we
just-
go.
Because
That's
we
good.
seem
I got
biased
the
if we're talking
Buena.
about
I
this.
got the
I was
fucking
looking
point.
for a place to mention Batman. I wanted to talk about that one, but yeah.
I
We'll just
got
save all the. We'll just start with.
I was
first
gonna
party
say that when
games.
you was talking about like how
Exclusives.
games are like on last gen are holding them back.
No.
Like that's what they're doing with Batman, like going on to next gen. I think that's pretty sweet.
Mhm. Well, I'm gonna drop the Buena right now. Uncharted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm
Meh.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just
I'm,
Oh
not
my
in
All right.
it.
god.
eh.
Meh.
Nah, you're not a shooter fan, Tyler.
Like it just does not appeal to me. I downloaded what I think 3 on like it was free on PSN or
Yeah.
whatever.
I
Great reception.
you just hurt my feelings.
He
I'm
just walked
sorry,
away.
man.
God.
Seth has left the building.
I honestly tried to play that game, but I just
Hmm.
I
What
couldn't
about
Got no love for the Drake.
I'm
get past the
interested.
first
Yeah, I'm interested in to see Uncharted 4, and like, I don't think Nathan Drake is going to be the main character for this one. I think it's going to be his relative, Sir Francis Drake, who's going to be taking part in this one because the trailer.
Oh really?
Well, I don't know if you've seen the trailer when that like the launch of the PlayStation 4 came out. They showed off a trailer, and it wasn't Nathan Drake talking. It was
Ooh.
some random voice that no one's heard of. So
Oh,
they assume it's going to be about his
That would make
relative,
sense.
Sir
That would
Francis
make a lot of
Drake.
sense because like there was a photo that leaked from Naughty Dog Studios when they were working on Last of Us, and there was a guy in the background. You could
Yeah,
see
was
like
it
a
the
monitor
pirate
with.
one?
Yeah. So that would make
Yeah.
sense, dude, if it's in that time frame and everything.
But
Mm.
I'm just putting this out there because I did hear an article that Naughty Dog is working on something else that's not just The Last of Us. I don't know what edition it's called, but for the PlayStation 4,
Oh,
and
right.
Uncharted 4. So they're working on something else. I'm wondering if it could be like that pirate game or what.
oh, okay.
But yeah.
All
Oh.
right. How about
Um,
Whatever it's
the
gonna be,
last
it's gonna be
Guardian?
awesome.
Uh,
that
my,
God.
uh,
as much as I would love that game to come out, I'm being realistic. It ain't happening.
You don't
yeah.
think so?
I can't see it happening. I really
Okay.
can't.
Speaking
I'm
of
back.
games that I want to see there that are probably not going to be there, I had to bring this one up, and I know Teleon knows what it is, but
Oh.
Persona 5. I yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, just give
god.
me 1 second. I need to get my
Oh,
pants adjusted.
yeah, I don't want to break his heart,
I've
man.
Yeah,
never
so
played
anyway,
a Persona game.
you've never played a
Me
Persona
neither.
game before.
Yeah,
I
neither have
know.
I.
I feel terrible. Like,
Shit.
Trust me, the game is amazing, and I'm a Persona fanboy, so I just
right.
discovered the amazingness that is Persona last year. I played Persona 3 and I played Persona 4 after that, and the game was
He's
just a
been, yeah,
masterpiece.
he's been trying to drag me in. I got some
Teleon,
money coming in, so I'm gonna
yeah.
start getting into it
I
because
don't
I
know.
like
I
RPG
think it's
games.
gonna be hard to recommend Persona 4 just because I played Golden on the Vita,
Hmm.
which is pretty much the only Vita game I own. But yeah, and just the changes that they made in that are just I just don't know if I could even play Persona 4 ever again. And Persona 3, I highly recommend you go into that one.
Yeah, when I get some money, I'm definitely gonna.
Definitely, because I think it's only like $10 on
That's pretty cheap.
PSN.
I think we're all
But yeah,
forgetting the
Oh,
one
I
really
don't
really?
think it's
Sony
going to be
game.
announced there, but it's a PlayStation exclusive. And I want to know more about it. All they've shown off is just a trailer where it just shows some chairs and it just says, "You're a slave, want emancipation." I want to know more. Please, Sony. Please,
They're gonna get
Jesus.
Randy to run around. They're gonna some random dude's gonna come on stage and he's gonna say that shit like backwards. He's gonna be like 5 persona, and he's gonna walk off.
That would make E3 for me. Even if it was just some random guy from the audience, someone that no one knows, who's just like Persona 5.
Like
That would make
you mean like
E3.
Peggle 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy comes up and he just because I remember for the last year the guy's just like Peggle 2. If he comes up, he's just like, I got something to announce. Persona 5.
Little
Is
Big
Deep
Planet
Down?
3.
Oh yeah, I could see that happening. I could actually see
It's probably
Little Big
going
Planet
to.
3. Yeah,
What?
Little
Little Big
Big
Planet
Planet.
3. I
Oh
could see
no,
that.
I could see that happening.
Yeah,
Something
that's
like that.
possible because Media Molecule hasn't announced what they were working on, and they just finished up on that Vita game. I don't remember what it was called, but
I think it's about
yeah.
time for another Little Big Planet game. So I would.
Especially on next gen or
Yeah.
current gen. I'm sorry, everyone watching.
Yeah, we got to get used to that,
Yeah,
yeah.
I got to get used to that. I'm still having a problem with it.
Just to continue on, so we can say your last thing, and then we're gonna move over to
uh,
Nintendo, and then
All right, all right. Well,
I
we
was
know
gonna
that this is
say,
going to take up the
yeah,
rest of the
yeah.
podcast, Kellyanne.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay.
Let's kind of like grace.
all right. Before we
Huh?
go into that as well, say
Oh.
what you're gonna say, Teleon. And if it's about Pokemon, we're only gonna have a
Hell no.
5 minute time limit.
Don't
I'm talking
worry.
about Chris, yo. I don't.
I only need 6.
Okay, you get 6 minutes. That's it.
Nah,
I don't care
I'm
about
just kidding. Nah, we
Pokemon.
don't
Alright.
need to go in 5 minutes. I'll just
Nah.
talk about
Okay,
why I'm so excited for it.
Say it,
That's
Telly.
All right, okay. It's not what Randy wants to say because I know he's gonna say, but is Deep
Disgaea 4,
Down
right?
PS4 exclusive?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 95% sure.
Yeah, no, it is. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, I'm pretty sure they're gonna show more footage of that. I am kind of hyped for it, but I'm real skeptical about it because of the way the gameplay is. It looks really sluggish, but in the wrong kind of way. Like it's cool if games, they play slow, but it has to play slow a certain way.
Go.
But I know Randy's gonna say fucking Beast Souls. Go ahead.
No, I'm not going to mention it.
Oh,
Anyway,
I'm gonna
instead, I'm
mention
going to
it.
mention the
No.
fact that I am only aware of one Vita game there. I'm very disappointed in you, Sony. One Vita game. Disgaea 4, A Promise Revisited. I mean, don't get me wrong. That game is amazing. But
I'll be right back.
do you guys really have to rely on, just remasters of past console games? Final Fantasy, Persona, and now Disgaea 4. Just going to leave it at that.
Just
Now,
leave it. That's what you're gonna do. Well, I'm not gonna leave this Beast Souls.
yeah, I
Beast
would
Souls
mention it,
2,
but
whatever you want to
Talion,
call it. Yeah.
Teleon will
it
go
would
another
take-
hour to fucking
yeah,
talk about that.
it would
I'm
take
just
an
gonna
hour.
say something real quick. So apparently
Don't
they
do it.
showed, I guess, what's called a leak of parts of the trailer, and I'm getting the PS4 already. So I already made up my mind. Like
It was 18 seconds long, and Talion's already made that
all right.
decision, just so
That's all
everyone
I
knows.
needed. So I'm
Wait, I
getting
don't think we
PS4.
mentioned God of War 4. There's supposed to be a CGI trailer for it. I'm excited for it.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
that's it. Okay.
Here we go.
I'll
Grand
just say
finale.
this. No, I'll say this. I never got into the God of War series, and I tried to, but I just couldn't.
It's good, but yeah.
It's like League of Legends. I tried to
it's
get
like
into it, but I
Ri- it's
fucking
like-
hate it.
It's like Rise, pretty much. It's just a button mashing action game.
Yeah,
You know what's the funny thing? I've never played a God of War game. I've seen them, but I never played
Really?
them. Yeah,
It's fun. It's pretty much
They
if you
are
like
fun.
action games, and you'd like it. But yeah.
hmm
Really cinematic as well.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I've seen a little bit here and there about it, but all right. We're gonna finish off.
Grand finale.
I wouldn't say it's the
Nintendo.
grand finale because we do have one more thing after that, but this is the last
All
big
right.
press conference which is every EA every year. It's Nintendo as the last one. So we're gonna I'm gonna leave the floor open to you guys, but don't
Okay.
fight about it.
Nintendo is gonna win it with one letter, and that letter is X. I want to know more on this game.
But the problem is not everybody's gonna see it because they're gonna be doing a Nintendo Direct, which is the problem. Nintendo
Yeah.
last year decided, which I guess it was a business decision. I don't know, like how that works or whatever. But apparently, for a lot of people that don't know, Nintendo did what's called a Nintendo Direct, where they don't go on E3 stage. It's their own little production. They share with you whatever they need to share with you. It's not an audience, so it's not as hype as
I'm
them
just
being
gonna
on
interrupt
stage.
you for one quick second.
Yeah.
While I know it's stupid that like they're not going on stage because it just makes them look not like a competitor, but I feel that Nintendo Directs are a little bit more personal with the Nintendo fans.
Yeah, I would give you that. It feels like they're catering specifically to
All
you.
right, ended that discussion. Now back on to X.
What?
Nah, I'm just kidding, Talion.
I'm hyped for
Continue.
X, but I need to see more. Like they need to give me a reason
Well,
to want to
unlike
Wii U.
you and probably everyone else in this call, they haven't had the privilege to play a game called Xenoblade Chronicles, which is the greatest JRPG of last generation. Better than Lost Odyssey, better than Final Fantasy 13, better than I don't know.
Because not
It was the
everybody
best
wanted a Wii, even though
Yeah.
everybody's mother bought a Wii. Like,
So Brett, how about that Xbox One?
shut up.
Shut up.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to.
I don't know.
Anyway, Xenoblade Chronicles was an amazing game and by far the best JRPG I played last gen. It was just amazing. It just had everything amazing about it. And X, I want to see more. I want to know more. I want it to touch my body.
That's a little
Yeah.
weird, but all right.
No
Yeah,
tries.
literally. Okay, and
They're trying with the Wii U,
okay.
but they're not trying.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
this is
Smash
where I want to drop.
Brothers.
Just saying.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's
Gotta
leave it
give
at
everybody
that.
a
Anyway, time to
chance.
go back on to other things
Can I
like
drop the Buena?
Yeah, we just talking about games now, like that.
yeah.
No, I know, but I was gonna drop the Buena with Nintendo, and I have to say it is probably my most favorited and coveted series. Besides, I don't know, I have a bunch of them, but this is one of my favorites.
Pokemon.
Nah. Well, I like Pokemon, but I don't not as much as you guys probably do.
I don't trust me.
You guys.
I don't fucking like.
Let's and I hope they integrate as best as they possibly can with the fucking Wii U gamepad, Legend of Zelda, and I'm hoping this one fucking doesn't suck because it looks pretty good. They've shown a little bit already. It looks pretty good for an HD.
I'll concede. The last Zelda that I played was the one that came out on the 3DS, which was A Link Between Worlds. Yeah, A Link Between Worlds.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that one was amazing, and that was by far the best Zelda I've played since Wind Waker.
Mm-hmm.
So I have confidence and high hope that if they kind of do something similar to A Link Between Worlds, that this one will be amazing, and it will be the best console since Wind Waker.
Mm-hmm. I think that will definitely make the console a little bit better in people's eyes with that game. But one game can't do it. So I mean. I don't know. I mean, like I was thinking about it yesterday. I wanted to go back and play Twilight Princess just because I had it and I never really got to play all the way through. But seeing that a new one comes out, it just makes me want to actually get a Nintendo system again. Like that and like Mario Kart 8. I think it's 8.
Yeah, Mario Kart 8 looks fun.
Yeah,
it really
looks
look
fun, but it's Mario Kart. I mean,
I'm gonna
I
say
don't
it's
know.
about Zelda. I love Zelda with a passion, but Nintendo really has to step in a new age with Zelda because it's the world of Zelda doesn't feel as alive as it should. Like,
yeah, like we're not saying something like as immersive as Skyrim, but yeah, we
nah, it
want
ain't got
more.
that level. But it just feels like there's no point in exploring in Zelda because the best you're gonna get is a couple extra rupees maybe.
Yeah,
And
or
like the stuff you
heart
buy
piece, or
with
yeah.
like the stuff you buy with the rupees aren't like.
I'm gonna be quite honest. I would say I would actually like something not as immersive as Skyrim, but something like open
that's
world.
exactly how I
like
feel. I don't want
not
something
really
as
open
immersive
world,
as
but
Skyrim.
I want a big map kind of thing.
But
Like
yeah, something more that feels
like they made it like HD what it should be now, almost like what they did with actually I don't have a good example for that, but they should definitely do something like that with either the next one or a future one for sure.
Yeah. And my main thing that I wanted to hit, because I know I'm gonna get flack on this from people, because it's one of them double-edged swords. Voice acting in Zelda. I want them to at least try it. Don't give me that jibber jabber bull crap where it's like, you know how they say they have their own language or whatever, and it's like that.
They should do that, but the one thing I don't want them to do, because I'd feel like complete ass and I would never play a Zelda game again, is give Link a voice. If they give Link a voice, I will never play a Zelda game again.
They don't have to give him a voice, but they should give NPCs a voice when
they should have. They should have
least.
dialogue. I mean,
and it don't even got to be like full paragraphs worth of voice for each voice, for each.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about voices in Zelda.
I already said this right now. Like, I don't want to, because I know you disconnected for a second. Link never should have a voice.
No, he should never have a voice. No.
Never.
Because then
they tried it once and it didn't work. TV show.
Yeah, Link the surfer dude.
Well, I think they should.
Excuse me, princess. Whoa.
But I think they should at least try for the NPCs. At least, just try it, see how it works. I mean, I understand. I mean, Nintendo know how to make games. I can't sit here and argue that they don't know how to make. They know how to make games.
They just don't know how to make new fucking consoles. That's all.
Yeah, they don't know how to transition because I mean, it's just like Mario, not Mario Kart, but Mario games. I don't know what the name of the newest Mario game is. What? Wii U?
Mario 90.
Yeah, there you go. Slap a number on it. But it's like they can't quite step into new things with Mario.
Well, they did with Galaxy, and that's why I think Galaxy was the best Mario game since Mario 64.
Mm-hmm.
I never played what's it called? The one that came out on the GameCube. Mario
Sunshine?
I never played that, so I don't know about
Sunshine
that.
wasn't
But
bad.
yeah,
Yeah, but what about that Luigi's Mansion? Hype as fuck.
I want a Mario RPG again.
Yeah, Mario
yeah,
RPG was
I'll
I'd,
be with
I'd be,
him.
I'd be.
Square, talk to Nintendo and get that in the works.
I doubt it. Nintendo,
Yeah.
boy, fuck off.
But,
I don't know how that
I
works.
I told myself I would limit myself to only talking about this for a minute.
mm,
So,
Don't say
Pokemon, the
Pokemon.
new
Why?
ones, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I love those games. I love Gen 3. I love the Hoenn region. Can't wait to go back. Can't wait to see what they do. Pokemon X was my most played game last year. I anticipate it. I love it. Okay.
Pokemon
okay.
is life.
Um, before we go into the last part, which
Wait. I still have one more thing to add, and this is just a quick thing. Uh, there are rumors that Castlevania Sympathy of the Night 2 is in development, and that might be shown off. If it is true,
That's a strong mic though. That's like
Dang it, what systems?
yes, I believe. Let me pull my information up.
You could
Yeah,
pass.
3DS. So while I know it's not the best choice of a system, I mean, I love the 3DS, but yeah, I think I would prefer it on a console.
Yeah.
But at least I think we know for sure that it'll be a 2D game, side scroller, and not like
I'm cool with that.
Castlevania Lords of Shadow series. I mean, I love the Lords of Shadow series, but I kind of prefer the 2D ones.
Yeah, because it works really well in 2D
Yeah,
because
like
that's
Harmony
the
of
roots of
Despair
it.
and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it works.
all right. But any final remarks for Nintendo before we
We
get
need to try
into?
harder, Nintendo. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
had the
like.
More
most
mature
potential. You had
games.
the most potential. Just release a Pokemon game on the Wii U that's an RPG, kind of like what they did with the GameCube.
Yeah.
I know Genius Seniority isn't working on anything right now. I know they aren't. So get them to work on a Wii U game ASAP, please, Nintendo. I know you don't listen to fans, but listen to me if you want to make money again. All right, that's
Yeah.
it.
All right. What we're gonna do now is to finish it off. I'm gonna say, first off, we're gonna do two different things. One game that has not been mentioned, that you're hype about, and by mention I mean it's not a Sony, EA, or Ubisoft, or Nintendo. Something that's completely different. It could be a PC game that it's by a different developer, so on and so forth. And then we'll also go into your number one.
Oh well, we're fucked. Tell you,
oh
I know what Tell
You
shit.
no. And this is why
Yeah, you
I'm
know
gonna
what
go
I'm
with
gonna
this.
say.
You're not. You can do a brief thing. Don't go into like
Fuck
a
you.
20-minute discussion. If you need to do that, you guys are more than welcome to have people tweet at you, because a lot of us have Twitters here. You can always talk on that. Which again, those will be in the description below. So yeah, we're gonna go into that first. One game, go all around that hasn't been mentioned.
That's bullshit. Okay.
You get a 2-minute limit.
2 minutes.
Oh,
my
God.
Okay, hold on.
There's
All right,
no way
everybody just
Tell I can talk about Metal
Okay,
Gear in 2 minutes.
you gotta make
All right.
it as brief as you can. Don't
All
go
right,
into a
hold on.
20-minute
All right.
discussion.
Hold on, let me send Randy a message so that way we got both our bases covered. Okay.
All right,
Shit.
you know what? I'll start off just because I know my game that I'm gonna choose is gonna go for 2 minutes. So Teleon can take my time.
All right. Okay. That's fair. Is that fair?
Okay.
All
Sure.
right.
So anyway, the game that I'm anticipating is the new Batman game, Arkham Knight. It's being made
Yeah.
by Rocksteady, which Arkham Origins, which was the last one, wasn't made by. And I know that Rocksteady is the fantastic Batman developer, and I look forward to seeing it. I can't wait to see what they can do with the next gen consoles.
We could drive the Batmobile.
And
Yeah,
isn't
that
this
looks
the
fucking
last
cool.
one in that series, or something like that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it about the Scarecrow as well?
Yeah, I would assume. I know it's not going to be about the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Joker's been overdone now.
Yeah, not just overdone, but I'm sure people who played it know.
There are more villains than the Joker.
Yeah, and plus,
Yeah.
people who played it know.
All right. We'll go with
all know.
We'll go out of order this time. Brett, do you have anything that was not mentioned?
Yeah. Alien Isolation. Really,
I'm
really looking forward to it.
surprised. You know, I'm not surprised that you said that. I'm surprised I didn't bring that up or anybody else brought that up.
See,
I've never
I'm
heard of it.
because wow. Okay.
I'm just hey, I have.
We'll
it.
link
Wow.
it to something
Never heard of
after.
it either.
All right,
That's awesome, dude. You need to go check that out right now as I'm talking about it, dude. It
All
is
right, what is it called?
literally Alien Isolation. It's basically if like the Alien franchise and Outlast had a love child and it came out like with an aura, like a
So
golden
it's a
light
horror
around it.
game.
Like,
It's a horror game.
yeah. It's
Okay.
like basically you haven't got any weapons or anything like that. You're playing as Ellen Ripley's daughter, which is the protagonist through the 4 movies,
That's
and
amazing.
she's like trying to find out what happened to her mother and stuff. But it's like you're on a ship with one alien, and that's it. It's not like aliens all flying at you like left,
Oh.
right, and center, and you're just armed with a motion detector. So it's just all that kind of atmosphere and everything. It just feels like they're actually gonna bring back the Alien franchise as a horror game more than a fucking first-person shooter. So it should be pretty sweet.
It's made
And
by
I think it's
Sega. Or no, that's
yeah,
the publisher.
yeah,
Okay, so it's Creative Assembly, they make some good games.
yeah. And it does look like they've actually nailed it
Yeah,
finally.
they're the ones that made Rome Total War, and all those games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it should be a fucking sweet game from what I've seen of it, and they look like they've really nailed the atmosphere, definitely down to a T. So,
Absolutely, it
fingers
looks a
crossed.
lot like the movies. Like
Oh God,
honestly,
yeah,
it looks like back in the back in the 80s. Like holy shit, or
yeah. I think they're
80s,
going for
90s.
the original movie feel, like the first movie, more than like
Oh yeah,
everyone's favorite, which is Aliens. But
hmm
yeah, it's great.
yeah.
Love it.
I'm pumped about that too. But we'll continue on. We're gonna let
Mr.
I'll go.
1080p.
He's gonna
Okay.
make me go last because he's gonna
Yeah,
cut
yeah.
me
yeah.
off. I
Make Telly
know.
Just so we can
like,
cut you off.
yeah, I know.
All right,
It's
so
cool.
the game I want to talk about is I don't think you guys ever heard of it, but Kingdoms Under Fire 2. Have you
Yeah,
guys?
I've heard of that one.
Okay, I'm hyped as shit for that game because first of all, I'm big into MMORPGs, and this is an MMO that
Is it
brings.
an MMO or is it like an RPG that plays like an MMO?
It's an RPG that plays like an
Yeah, that's what I
MMO with
thought.
PvP and all that, PvE and all that stuff. And what's cool about it is you're basically like every other MMO, you're a commander. But as in every MMO, you don't have any troops to command. They're going to implement that into this game. And they showed a battle of between 2 people, and there was like 800 fucking soldiers and shit on the battlefield at
Jesus.
once,
Wow.
and it looked incredible, like giant elephants and everything. And I
Sounds
can't wait
promising.
till that game. It's in beta right now, but you have to have a
When is it coming out?
Korean ID. I don't know, no idea.
Hmm.
They don't even know. They're just in open beta right now.
Oh, okay.
But you need a Korean social security number and all that stuff to get into it. But that's the game I'm waiting for. Kingdom Under Fire 2. And
Wow.
I'm gonna actually link you guys the cinematic trailer.
Yeah, I want to see this.
show it off. All right. We're gonna get to the point now where we're gonna talk about. No, I'm just kidding. Tell on you go, because then
What
I gotta
about
do
you,
it.
Seth?
You're gonna cut me off.
Wait,
I know
wait,
you-
wait.
Should I go
Yeah.
before Talion?
Yeah.
All right.
Just so we can cut off Teleon, we can be like, just stop now. You've said enough about Metal
The
Gear.
game I'm most hype about is Call of Duty. Nah.
I was thinking of it.
Nah. See, I don't think it's gonna be at.
Ride the Hell Retribution 2.
Okay, you can leave. You can leave the call for saying that. Like,
Later.
you really brought up that piece of shit game. No,
Later.
I'm because I'm still hyped about it from the last E3, and I'm hyped to see if they probably aren't going to show anything because it's still in development. But
Sonic 07.
Oh.
anyways, just stop the call for him. We're gonna. I told you, Randy. You test me, motherfucker. I'll kick you from this call. All right. No, Kingdom Hearts 3, because I've always been a Kingdom Hearts fan.
What was that, Seth?
Actually,
Did I hear
you
Rogue
said that?
Warrior 2?
Shut up. Kingdom Hearts
You
3.
didn't say that.
Yes,
You didn't say that.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Why?
Granny told you to say that. 'Cause
No,
he-
No,
Are
I
you
didn't.
kidding me?
I didn't.
Telly, I've been fucking playing the HD remix for like the last like week or so, and I've been playing it here and there as much as I could. That is a game since I was a young little kid with my PS2 playing the first one, played all the way through the second one, and I got all bummed when they didn't announce the third one. But now they did, and last E3, I was just like,
this is honestly new to me. Like, I honestly didn't know.
yeah, they showed like a little clip. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about. I
Ooh.
honestly didn't know you were like a Kingdom Hearts fan. That's what
Yeah, dude, I think I still have both games for the
This is
PS2.
brand fucking new to me.
I have both of them for PS2 too. Also,
Well,
they're
we're
fucking
fucked.
amazing
We're
games.
talking about Kingdom Hearts now, Teleon in here, and then Teleon hasn't even gotten to his.
Yeah. No, but that's all I'm gonna
Oh,
say for that. We can talk about this at the
Looping
podcast
away.
because we're running out of here.
Yeah.
But Teleon, go, just go. That's
Well,
my game.
I hope you guys all enjoy this hour-long part.
Not for another hour. Now I'm gonna try to
Part
Yeah.
2, cut
sort
it.
of.
This is part 2 now of the
I'm gonna keep
podcast.
Yeah.
it short as I can, but nah. The game I am most hyped about is Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Like people gonna come at me like, "Oh man, it's a shooting game. You said you don't like shooting games. I don't like shooting
It's a
games."
sequel to a demo that costs $40.
People gonna be like, "Oh man, you said you don't like shooting games." You're right. I do not like shooting games, but Metal Gear is not a shooting game. You don't have to play it like a shooting game. Okay, that's people don't understand. But in any case, I am so
Snake.
ultra superly like awesomely hyped for that shit. Like Ground Zeroes made me want that game even more. And people gonna rag on that game, but it was specifically stated that that game was like for the true Metal Gear fans. So if you bought that and you wasn't a fan, that's on you. It is what it is. But Kojima said, he's gonna show a new trailer at E3, and he said it's not gonna be with all this shooting and like Michael Bay bullshit. He said this trailer is gonna be like freaking different.
Metal Gear trailer.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So when I see that trailer, you're never gonna see me again. So
Yeah.
drift off into space.
Teleon's pants are going to be off when that trailer plays.
Yeah. I really
Yeah,
do.
that'll
want to
give
talk-
people watching a disturbing image when that trailer shows up for the first time.
Just
Telly's
know
gonna steal the trailer and
all day if I really wanted to, but I'm gonna keep it short for this.
Wow, Teleon, are you?
that was pretty short.
Is this it, Teleon?
Yeah, that's it.
Shit.
Because I wanted to segue into Final Fantasy 15.
Oh God.
You piece of shit. Hey, that's not fair. I want 2 games.
Don't worry like
Nah,
that.
I'm just kidding. This one can be a co-op one.
Yeah, so my favorite game would be like my most hyped game would be Final Fantasy 15. So
Oh, are you serious? Your most hyped game, Final Fantasy 15?
yeah, because I think that this year they're gonna announce a release date for that. It's gonna be 2015. Mark my words, everybody.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. 2015. I think early 2015 for Japan and summer to later, like fall for North America.
I could definitely see that because they announced that game when I was in freaking high school. Like I graduated, I graduated college, yo, and they're just now like.
And for those who don't know, it was originally called Final Fantasy Versus 13.
Yeah.
And before someone finally said, we don't want to distinguish this game with the terrible series that is Final Fantasy 13, 13-2, and 13-3.
I'm gonna go neck myself, yeah.
And you know what? I'm just gonna put this out there, Teleon. You better prepare yourself for this.
Eat a fat one.
Because this is gonna be announced at E3.
What?
Final Fantasy 10-3.
Go to hell and you die.
Trust me. Anyone who played the HD remake and seen that one cutscene, seen that thing that happens after 10-2.
It's over. Let it die.
Yeah. Yeah, after 10-2, you'll know why. You guys know why.
They don't
You guys
want
know why I'm saying this.
They don't want 10-3.
Trust me on this one, Teleon.
They don't want more dresses.
All right, it's not going to be announced this year, but next year it will be. Next year. No. Anyone who knows what I'm talking about will agree with me.
Is it going to come out before 15?
Yes. Nah, I'm just kidding. I couldn't tell you, but
that'd be pretty.
Trust me, I kind of partly have a reason as to why I think it, but just because of a cutscene that played at the end.
But that reason will be told the next time we talk about E3. But
in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
We got a power up for like 3 episodes. So.
Closing remarks. All right, go around the table. All right, we're gonna start with Corey.
You can follow me on Twitter. Oh, yeah, I'll do
Yeah,
that.
you can do that. No, you can do that.
You can follow me on Twitter in Corey in 1080p. It's nice being here with all these guys. And that's pretty much it.
All right, Brett.
Yeah, this was cool. Yeah, if you want to follow me, just put in the Brett One Lewis on Google or whatever you want to find me on your camera phone, such.
What the fuck?
You could find
Hey,
me
I'm
on
British.
your
We're only
Nokia.
getting camera phones right now.
Dear God. Randy.
Please, 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 video game gods, please let Persona 5 be shown off there. Please.
Okay, you're cut off.
Please.
Teleon.
Oh, it's me?
Yeah. Any closing remarks?
Yeah, you're Teleon.
You guys, any closing remarks about E3 or anything like that?
Oh, I'm just hype as fuck for Metal Gear. That trailer, yo, it's just gonna be like 7 minutes long. I want to watch that shit too. Don't follow me on Twitter because I don't.
You can follow Teleon at the Poker Pimp on Twitter. No, but guys, yeah, all the
Seth,
links...
I'm happy for you, and I'm gonna let you finish. But I just wanted to say that Persona 5 is going to kick E3's ass.
All right, guys, thanks for listening to the podcast. All the links will be in the description below for everybody here. I want to thank everybody for coming onto the podcast.
Everyone said.
Okay, Randy's kicked out of the call again. I know what you're gonna say, Randy. I know what the fuck.
Persona 5.
All right.
That's crazy.
You fucking dude. You can't come back now. All right. Thank you guys for listening to the podcast. We'll be back again next week with some non-E3 stuff. And make sure to check out the podcast. So it'll be on iTunes soon enough. I'm hoping.
All right. I think I'm good.
All right.
Whoa, Persona 5.
Don't add them back. I'm trying to fucking stop the
All right.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.
Peace.